If you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, or you have a job and you feel stuck, you feel like you've hit the ceiling, but you know so much more is possible, this video is for you. The title of it is How to Manifest Quantum Business Success, Tapping into Parallel Realities. All right. And when I did this in my business, and continue to do it in my life in all areas. You can do this in really any area that you would like to create something. I started seeing massive results. I started seeing things that were so cool. And I'm going to be going through what quantum business success is. It's not what you think. It's going to be a little bit different definition than you used to. What are parallel realities? And how to tap into that parallel reality so you get that quantum jump, you get those quantum results and that success, okay? So, hey, if you haven't been here before, my name is Gavin. This is my Bliss Flowly channel. And what I do is I teach people how to live their bliss, how to live their purpose, and really how to be extremely happy, loving, and abundant no matter what. And you say, what does that have to do with business? It has everything to do with business. And I'm going to explain it to you in this video, right? So let's dive into it. When we're looking at, I don't know if you've ever heard of the term parallel universe, parallel reality. I hadn't up to a few years ago. But really, when there's so many possibilities, right? And you've heard the term unlimited possibilities. Well, let's redefine how most people look at quantum success. Most people would look at quantum success as like a result. And what I want to retrain your mind is to open yourself up to a much bigger, higher level of thinking, okay? And so what people don't realize is how they define and how they use their words on a lot of things are limiting in them. They're preventing them from that next level, okay? So what I'm saying a quantum business success is it's a massive jump that you didn't think was possible, okay? Now, yes, it could be results. It might be working less. It might be a lot more enjoyment, a lot more fulfillment, and getting a lot more done in less time. It could be all those things, right? But really what I want to shift your mind into is that you're making a jump that you didn't think was possible. And most people limit themselves that it can only be in the area of results, usually like money, okay, or the amount of sales I had in your business, how many clients I got, right? And it's always just quantified that way. Yet when you make a quantum jump, it's in many realities. It's a lot of different ways. And all those come together, making a huge difference. So that's the definition of a quantum business success that I would want you to have, okay, is that it's a massive jump in a number of areas all at the same time. Number two, what are parallel realities? So if you are a spiritual personal growth student, and if you're not, that's going to help your business. That's going to be this is under a new section of this YouTube channel, is talking about spiritual business practices. And I'll do a lot of videos on this. It's one of the ways that I coach people. And I have a huge passion about business. But a parallel reality is in life, people just see what's in front of them and they just see this like straight line. And what I would want you to see, like in this moment, there are like a million, infinity number of possibilities that are potential things that could happen, right? Yet what you're seeing right now is what is happening. And that's based on a lot of things. That's based on your vibration. That's based on your thinking. That's based on your conditioning, what you think is possible, okay? And all of those are adding up to this one reality that you think is showing up, and that is all there is. And it's not true. So there is the reality that is so much bigger and grander than you can even imagine. And even before you get to that point, the reality you're probably chasing, that you're after. So how do you tap into that? How do you connect with that parallel reality? How do you get what most people would look at like the results, the manifestation, the creation of what you want? And that's what we're going to go through in number three. Yet what I want you to really be clear on is that what is showing up right now in your business, in your life, is one reality. And it's the culmination of your entire life and all your thinking, how you're feeling, and therefore the actions that you're taking. Okay. So just know you need to be very clear there are other possibilities. And then it's your job to do what we're going to talk about next and align with those, tap into those. And it's a big part of what I teach. So much, business owners, you have this, you have the tools, everything that you've ever wanted to know how to do in this world is on YouTube right now. It is. So you have all this information, but why do some people tap into what's possible, have these unbelievable results, and you have the information, but you're not able to apply it? That's a big part of what Bliss Flowly is. That's what I'm going to be teaching you. And that in any area of your life, you can have massive success, make a massive jump, and you can enjoy it and enjoy the process and discover who you really are. It can be painful, but it's an amazing process towards awakening towards your truth. Okay. So let's get to number 3, how to tap in to a parallel reality, how to go from where you're at right now and make a massive jump. And how we look at this world is usually like, even in some of my words, kind of like here, okay? But everything is like coexisting right now. Everything that's ever happened is right now. And that's a tough concept for another video to explain. But that's also how you can get very quick results by aligning with a new possibility. So how do we do that? Number 1, your vibration. You have to learn how to raise your vibration. Right now, everything that seems to be happening in your life that is showing up with your vision and all the sights that you have, all the senses, are based on your level of thinking right now and your vibration, okay? Your frequency. So, again, it's just going to be easier to kind of describe this, but if you're wanting to be here, but you're vibrating here, all your ideas are down here. All your past thoughts, all of what you think is possible is here. So how do you think Elon Musk or anybody like, Amazon's or like Bezos or, anybody who you would determine like, wow, they've done some amazing things, they think differently. And what I'm going to tell you is like they vibrate differently. They're operating from a completely different level of possibility, right? So that's number 1, is you've got to raise your vibration. Number 2 is you've got to change your thoughts. And like I just said, that ties into your vibrations, but your current level of thinking will not take you from where you are now to where you want to go, into a different reality, into a parallel reality. Why? Because your current thinking has gotten to where you're at right now. So if you continue to do the same things, think the same way, operate from the same frequency, of course, it's just going to show up more and more. So, up leveling, you could call it up leveling, going to even jumping to a new reality is going to involve thinking drastically different than you are right now. Okay. And when you do that, you're going to notice that there's going to be all kinds of solutions, all kinds of possibilities, all kinds of help and guidance that you didn't see before. Okay. And you have to realize that new thinking is needed to then allow it in. And this is a huge thing that people miss, is they feel like they're arrogant. Their ego gets the best of them. I know all this stuff. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing, thinking the way I'm thinking. And that's what gets them these incremental, things. And then they like, I'm not growing as fast as I would want to. And what I know is possible. I feel like there's like the ceiling that keeps pushing me down, right? It keeps pushing me down. That's it. It's your thinking. You have to realize you don't know what you don't know. And as soon as you accept that, as soon as you own that and you say, hey, I'm open to thinking differently, there are going to be different things that come your way. A video like this, new mentorships, new books, invited to a new mastermind, whatever it may be. But like the universe, that other reality is going to be blocked from you because you weren't open to it. You weren't willing to see it. You thought you had it all figured out. So it's like life gives you what you want. It mirrors it back. You've got this all figured out. We're just going to keep you where you're at. And then that's what's going to happen is with new thoughts, you're going to get new creative ideas. You're going to get new guidance. And it's going to feel weird at first. Like, where's all this coming from? And that's all the greats, any person that you can think of right now, their level of possibility thinking combined with creative thinking, which I would call tapping into universal guidance, and then having a higher frequency, you put all those things together and they take inspired action. And no matter what seems those like get in their way, there's different problems at different levels and in different areas of those realities. They stay in tune with what they know, not just believe, but what they know they can create. And the better you get at this, the more aware you get at this, the more conscious you get of this, you start seeing the process. You start seeing how to do this. You start seeing where you've been limited in your thinking, where your fears come up, what your blocks are. And then you can do something about it. Until then, it's just something that without being aware of it, you can do nothing about. Okay. So to number 3 on how to tap into reality is then you execute that new possibility, that new reality, because you've got the creative ideas now. You've gotten the guidance. With that higher frequency, with that new thinking, you're going to have the confidence, and again, I'll be using this word a lot and teaching a lot, but that knowing you're operating from a level of this is happening, this is going to happen, to the point that you know it has already happened. And then you get to go through the process, you get to go through the journey of it. But none of that's possible operating at a lower frequency or a lower vibration, or thinking the same way as before. If you've ever been in the room with someone who's at a different level of you, or you think, oh my gosh, this person's a genius, they're doing all 3 of these things. They're up, you probably really impressed, like, wow, they seem really inspired. They seemed really tapped in. They seem very energetic. The words just flow to them. And they just know this, right? Well, they're practicing all these things I'm talking to you about right now. And then they're thinking differently. And then they're executing it. And they've executed their genius, which is within all of us, so much that they are beyond confident. They know. And they know what it looks like. And they know that nothing can stop them. So all these other people out there have wonderful YouTube videos on like the tools. Like, I'm going to be helping you with how to increase your vibration, to change your thinking, and how to execute what other people are going to teach you and see it through, have that consistency, learn from it, and continue to tap into more and more quantum realities. So if you aren't subscribed to this, I'm just getting started. I'm teaching you how to be happy no matter what, how to be out of fear, how to stay in the moment and really experience your bliss. If you're not happy most of the time, something is way wrong. You can absolutely love your business. You can absolutely love your job. You can do and create anything, right? And I'm going to be showing you how. And that blissfully is a big part of it. Most people get it wrong. Most people try to go, create the result thinking it's going to make them happy. I'm going to teach you how to be so blissful every day without needing any result that you can come from such a high vibration that you think you're so grateful. It's such an honor. It's the wonderful experience of life to create the business, to create a certain result. But you don't need it to happen. You're not coming from a place of lack. You already know who you are, and it's fun. You're creating from fun. Completely different mindset. And that's where you can really start making those quantum shifts. So I have a free community called Blissfully. It might be in the future. If you're watching this, that might have changed. It might not be free anymore, but I would really want to get this information out to people. I'm teaching these concepts more in detail. Subscribe to this, share this, like this, write me a question, comment. All of that helps to get it out to other people. And if you have a topic like, hey, Gavin, and business or being happy, you know, ask me a question. I'm here to be there for you. And hey, listen, if you're a business owner and you want to make a quantum jump in your life, in your business, and you feel a little stuck and you know so much more is possible, I'm going to give you some more information. That all these are the links below to let's have a conversation and see what that could look like for you. So I do some individual coaching. Anyway, much love, my friends. Looking forward to having you on more videos, connecting with you possibly and blissfully, and have a wonderful day. Go, do your parallel reality quantum jump it. Okay. Much love. Bye bye.